Hello and welcome to Love Dogs. We all think we know our dogs pretty well, right? But what if I told you they're keeping secrets? Not their secrets, your secrets. Today we're diving into the incredible world of our canine companions to uncover just how much they really know about us. So I want you to think about it for a second. How well does your dog really know you? I'm not just talking about knowing when it's dinner time or who gives the best belly rubs. I mean, what do they understand about what's going on inside your head and your heart?
Well, the answer is a whole lot more than you probably imagine. And in this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain on some of those secrets. It might just change how you look at that furry friend sitting next to you. And hey, if you love discovering these kinds of things, make sure you subscribe to Love Dogs so you never miss out. All right, let's get into it.
So first up, let's talk about how your dog is basically your own personal emotional mirror. They are masters at reading your feelings.
You know that feeling when you're having a rough day, you're feeling down, and your dog just seems to get it? They come over and rest their head on your lap? Well, that's not just in your imagination. A study actually found that dogs are far more likely to approach a person who's crying than someone who's just humming or talking. It's real empathy, and they genuinely try to comfort you.
And this is where it gets really wild. They don't just see your emotions, they can smell them. When you're scared, your body releases hormones like adrenaline, and your dog's powerful nose can literally smell your fear. At the very same time, their eyes are locked on you, and they can pick up on the tiniest changes in your facial expression that tell them you're angry. It's like we're sending out these invisible signals, and they're picking up every single one.
But it's not just about simple feelings like being sad or mad. Get this, dogs have a surprisingly complex sense of justice. They have this built-in fairness detector, and they get seriously offended when things aren't fair.
There was this amazing study out of Vienna that showed this perfectly. Imagine two dogs sitting side by side, both asked to do a simple task. As long as they both got the same treat, all was good. But the second the researcher gave one dog a better, tastier reward, the other dog noticed immediately. And what did it do? It stopped playing. It was basically like, nope, I'm not working for less. This is unfair.
Speaking of getting what they want, let's talk about those puppy dog eyes. You know the look, right? The one that melts your heart and makes you give them anything? Turns out, that's no accident. Dogs have literally evolved specific muscles around their eyes just to make that expression, because they learned it triggers a caring response in humans. It's a brilliant tactic for our attention. And hey, it totally works.
Okay, if you thought that was cool, just wait. Now we're going to get into their hidden superpowers. These are the abilities that go way, way beyond our own five senses.
It really all comes down to their nose. So to try and put this into perspective, a dog's sense of smell is up to 100,000 times stronger than ours. That's almost impossible to even comprehend. That incredible power unlocks an entire world of information that we are completely blind to.
So what can they do with that super sniffer? Well, some pretty life-changing things. They can smell the tiny chemical changes in our bodies when we're sick. There are even incredible organizations that train dogs to detect diseases like cancer, or to alert their owners before a dangerous migraine, seizure, or a drop in blood sugar happens. It's absolutely amazing.
Now this next one sounds like science fiction, but it's 100% real. Dogs can smell time. Think about it. The scent of the air changes as the day goes on. The morning air, with the dew on the grass, smells different than the hot, dry air of the afternoon. Your dog's nose is so sensitive, it can tell what time it is just based on these shifting scents. And that is part of the secret behind how your dog always seems to be waiting at the door right when you get home. They learn your routine, sure, but they also pick up on all these little cues we miss, like the specific sound of your car's engine turning onto your street, or maybe the school bus that always rumbles by just a few minutes before you walk in.
So they understand our emotions. They have these incredible senses. And all of that leads us right into our next section. How your dog acts as a social interpreter, constantly trying to make sense of our complicated human world. Ever get the feeling your dog is kind of judging your friends? Well, you're not imagining it. They are so tuned into you that they know exactly who you don't like. You don't have to say a single word. The second your body tenses up, your breathing changes, or you give off certain pheromones, your dog knows. They've already made up their mind about that person.
And it doesn't just stop there. They'll actually take your side. One study showed that when a dog saw someone being rude or unhelpful to their owner, the dog would later snub that person. It's like having your own loyal bodyguard who remembers every single person who is ever mean to you. But just as they can spot an enemy, they definitely know a friend. On the flip side, when you're around someone you love and trust, your body releases a chemical called oxytocin. You've probably heard it called the love hormone. Well, your dog senses that, along with your relaxed posture, and it tells them, okay, this person is good. They're part of the inner circle.
And all the while, they are listening to you. Have you ever tried to trick your dog by using a super happy, excited voice to say something they don't like time for a BATH? Yeah, they usually see right through that. A study showed their brains process both the words you say and the tone you use. And if those two things don't match up, they know something is fishy.
When you put it all together, they become absolute experts at reading your intentions. They pick up on the tiniest little signals that you don't even know you're giving off. The way you glance at the leash, the sound of the closet door opening where the suitcase is kept. They see it all and they know exactly what you're planning to do next.
So why? Why are they so obsessed with every little thing we do? Well, it all comes back to one simple, powerful idea, which is our final section. Your dog is your loyal packmate, and you are the center of their world. This pack instinct explains almost everything. It's why they're so gentle and protective around a new baby. They see a tiny, vulnerable pack member that needs guarding. It's why they get a little more alert when someone in the family is away. It's even why they get jealous. And yes, it's also why they know the exact moment you leave the room is their chance to break a rule.
So let's wrap it all up. What have we learned? Your dog reads your emotions like an open book. They have these mind-blowing sensory superpowers that let them smell things we can't even dream of. They understand your social world, knowing your friends from your foes. And all of it, every single bit of it, is because they are completely and utterly devoted to their pack. And that's you.
So I want to leave you with a final thought to take with you. After hearing all of this, what are you going to notice differently about your dog tomorrow? That little head tilt, that quiet sigh, that look they give you from across the room? What secrets will you see now?
The bond we share with them is truly something special, isn't it? If you want to keep exploring this incredible connection and learn more amazing things about your best friend, make sure you subscribe to Love Dogs. We've got so much more to share with you. Thanks for watching.